Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. We've taken a look at two decks so far, the Monarchs by Theory 11 and the Memento Moris by Chris Ramsey at Illusionist. Right now we're going through the rest of the stack. Taking a look at the Union cards by Theory 11, going through another Theory 11 deck. Very impressed with the Monarchs and their presentation. Again, wonderful embossed card box. Absolutely incredible. Look at that ink there. Look at that emboss. That's just absolutely incredible. Back design is just reflective. Screams America. Again, manufactured by USPCC. I want to say like every deck of cards is manufactured by those guys. This is produced and distributed by Theory 11 out of Las Vegas. They've got a goofy little barcode down there, which is kind of interesting. But again, still embossed, raised ink, absolutely incredible production throughout. Wonderful little card sticker. I really appreciate that. We're going to cut these open. Take a look what's inside. Is there like a right or wrong way to like open these? Like, I feel like there's like a wrong way to do this. Like, I want to save the sticker. Like, it's just a really nice sticker. Okay. I think I got that there. All right. Wonderful deck of cards. I'm excited to unbox these. These are super favorite from the pack of 6 that I received. You've got Made in the USA. You've got T11 all over the box here. Again, made from the USPCC from the studio of Jay Fletcher. Whoever that is, just an incredible box design. Love the presentation is absolutely incredible from Theory 11. Really unmatched. So we'll take a look at the deck as per usual. Theory 11 likes to put the jokers on top, gaff cards on bottom. We'll go ahead and take a look at the backs. Backs, again, kind of, I don't want to say I'm disappointed, but I'm kind of disappointed. Put my knife away real quick. A little disappointed because look at how nice this card box is compared to the slightly dull, like 1950s design. And I like what they're going with, but again, could have put a little bit more splash in there, a little bit more brightness in there. But again, really nice back design. Love the symmetry. Love the sort of traditional 1950s, 60s, maybe even like 40s look that these cards have. You've got the 2 identical jokers, which is always appreciated. Hate decks of cards that come with different jokers. You've got that nice turkey holding, I guess that's a rose there. And I'm not really sure why they went with that design, but not complaining. If my camera will focus. Wonderful, very traditionally colored. I'm not going to say traditionally because it's kind of like an orange-red sort of color. But you get this odd gaff card that stands out. And this is a Theory 11 card. It comes in some of their Union or Citizen Series decks. This is the ultimate high-end luxury playing cards, Theory11.com. Same back, just, that marketing gaff card that they include. They do include a double back. Always appreciate a double back card. Do a lot of things with that. Again, I'm no cardist wizard. I'm no fucking David Blaine or Chris Ramsey or Daniel Madison or whatever. Just getting into this hobby. Been here for like 3 months. No wizard at cards, and I'm looking through a camera, so don't expect me to, do some sort of wizardry bullshit in terms of, some fucking fancy false cuts or, other bullshit like that. Because it's really hard to do that through the lens of a camera. But really nice cards that these are provided. I love their stock. It's very light. It's maybe a little too light in terms of springing and other flourishes or other things like that. I feel like the cards can sometimes get away from me. But again, I'm a beginner, so this is kind of a beginner's perspective. I'm not some fucking cardistry wizard. Love the design that's there, American made. You've got this wonderful eagle design that's through there. The pips are, I guess, minimalist, but it's got that goofy font that's to it, and I feel like the spades are a little less traditional because of the separation that's in the pips there. So you've got that. That's wonderful. Uh, Very unique design with the face cards, which is why I love this. The Monarch is a little bit more traditional, but you get a wonderful sort of drummer Joker. Queen's very traditional. It's sort of 1940s, 50s fashion. You know, World War One, World War Two kind of thing like that. King, again, very like loyalty. Just wonderful design. It's very natural black. It's not something like off the chart, like it's on the grayscale or anything like that. The red is kind of like an orangish color, and you can kind of see that here with the marketing card. It's not too terribly orange, like it's off the wall. My camera might not grasp that entirely because of the lighting that I have here, but I appreciate it. Again, you get the oddball jokers and other things like that. They kind of have that like, you know, military sort of look, but not entirely, you know, outside of the times. So it's very time periodic. And I like the differences in that. I like that it's unique. It's not completely off the wall, but it is certainly different in each king. It's not that, you know, bland traditional design that some manufacturers go with. So I certainly appreciate the step in the oddball direction. I think the Citizens, which I haven't picked up back yet, and the Unions that I have here are absolutely wonderful. I appreciate the card stock. Theory 11 is certainly luxury. Would I say it's the top end? Would I say it's, you know, the best of the best? Maybe not entirely, but it certainly has the potential to be. I feel like I need to do false shuffles because I really don't want to mess up these nice cards. I'd fan the cards all fancy and shit like that for you, but I can't because I'm terrible at fans. It doesn't show the pips very well because I fan it with my non-dominant hand. I don't fan it with my left hand. I'm not left-handed, but you know, like you're right-handed, so you do most magic when you're left. And I can't close it one-handed, so don't expect me to do that. Because again, it's a new hobby for me. So I could do a couple garbage self-working tricks, but my hands are terribly small and I have a hard time doing any of that. But enough excuses for me. This is the Unions from Theory 11. Wonderful deck. Very excited to use it and break it in. Stick around, make sure you're subscribed. We did 2 reviews, as I had mentioned before, the Memento Moris from Illusionist and the Monarchs from Theory 11. We've got a couple more decks to go. From Bicycle, we're going to be taking a look at the Dragonbacks, which are very popular, but I'm not entirely sure why, but they're certainly inexpensive. You can get 3 of these decks of cards for the price of 1 of these. So we'll certainly take a look at those here coming up next in the stack. So make sure you're subscribed and stay tuned for that. Thanks for hanging around, guys. We will see you in the next one.